Church check in, man. We up late night, man. We creeping, man. Shout out to STL. I see STL in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queens. Appreciate that. Appreciate Dennis. All right. Tonight, we're gonna talk about something a little different, man. I know a lot of times y'all think that we just all we do is just talk about these bitches and don't get it twisted. We're not gonna stop cooking these hoes. This is what we do. Okay? But it comes a time where it's time for us to get serious as black men, serious as brothers. You know what I'm saying? So whether we have, what we've been doing every morning, about 1,000 motherfuckers or 200 motherfuckers in here, you know what I'm saying? This is a conversation strictly for the brothers, okay? Strictly for the brothers. All right, so I know a lot of women, they might be listening in, but you're not going to understand this, all right? Because this is really a message strictly for the brothers. All right? Now, I've sat down today and I have created a manuscript that I'm about to go through a brief summary of what we're going to get into in depth on the Patreon page. Shout out to the brothers who've been riding with the Patreon. I uploaded so far. Let me be honest with you guys. I had to sift through over 800 videos. Out of those 800 videos, I found about 250 that wasn't just bullshit, that was real shit and the shit that y'all love. I had to upload those videos, label those videos, okay? This is a lot of work. I'm just going to let you know. Then I have to take the link, paste it, set the parameters, then put the title on there. I have probably about 65 of the 265 or so videos that I put to the side. Within the next 7 to 8 days, I should be done with uploading everything onto the Patreon. That particular body of work that's going to be on Patreon is what we're going to be calling Game University, and that is the bachelor's degree section of that. This year, everything that we're doing this year that will be on Patreon will be the master's degree section. So we're going to put up the whole bachelor's degree series back up. I'm going to have all that. Then this year, we're going to get into the master's degree. Now, this particular show is called the 30 Code. Okay? So a lot of you guys may be like wondering, like, man, I thought we was going to be cooking the bitches. You got to understand. I'm really here to give y'all the advice so y'all can win. You know what I'm saying? And it's about getting serious, man. It's really about getting serious. We have fun and shit like that, but you got to understand what we dealing with as men. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age. And a lot of y'all don't have no strategy, and this is why y'all getting railroaded. I sat down for a few hours, and I came up with the 30 Code. Now, the reason why I came up with the 30 Code is because everybody loosely throws around this verbiage of the bro code, bros over hoes. You know what I'm saying? They throw around the code. Oh, the women, they on code. See, they on code. We keep saying these things and saying these things. And to my knowledge, I haven't seen anybody on YouTube in this black sector with the black men really address what is staying on code, specifically for the brothers. The black woman, they have their own thing going, okay? They have their own thing going, and it is a mess. We are not involving ourselves in that mess and trying to fix them and help them hoes get on code. They will unite to fight against your black ass and fall out the next week. We got to let them do them. But see, God has blessed us with being men. You guys, and I'm going to talk about this later on, but you guys do not understand how fortunate you are to be born a man. It could be worse. You could be born a bitch. God kicks women in they pussy every fucking month to remind them, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't men. You know? God made them weaker. They can't even think straight. And you've been born a man and you haven't been taking advantage of it. You know? You're not happy to be a man. You don't understand how fortunate you are to be a man. Being a man is such a great thing that bitches want to be them. Bitches want to be men. And it's so crazy that we have it hard in life and the bitches have it easier, but they still want to be men because men get the respect. Men are the heroes. Men are the builders. And it's something that they can't naturally do. When they try it, it's against their nature. You know, you have a few bitch-ass niggas that want to be women, but not even a woman wants to experience the pain that she experiences every month just by being a woman. God made you a man. Be fortunate. Be blessed. It could be worse. You could be an irrational bitch. You know, you could be a 35-year-old woman, you know, aging like bread, aging like a banana. But instead, God made you a man and you're aging like wine. You know, you are truly, truly winning. You know, the bitch looks way older than you. She can't lose weight. You have an advantage that you are not taking advantage of. The reason why I came up with the 30 code is because us as men need a code. We have to stop talking about it. Stop making this a mythological thing and make this something real where there's an actual code and guideline that men, brothers, uphold. We haven't been acting like brothers. We haven't been on code. These bitches break up all our unity. We are not unified. Our conduct, everything has to have a code, and we don't have a code. So I decided to create the code. This is 30 codes that we must stay on as men, as brothers, amongst brothers. That way there's no confusion. Think about this. Think about Rockefeller. Think about how great Jay-Z and Dame was. Imagine if they had a code. If they had rules and parameters set in place so they can deal with disputes and fallouts. So they can't let a bitch wedge in between of what they're doing and what they're striving for and the greatness that they created. But instead, they didn't have a code. They argued over bitches. You know, they showed their anger to people who were not important to the situation, who were not family, who should not have been privy to any of that information because they did not have a code. And when you don't have a code, you're going to fold. The reason why it's all of these beefs among black men in this so-called manosphere, because we can't agree on a name. Okay, that's fine. But what we can agree on is a code. And if we have the code, no one would know of our grievances because we're on code. The same way fraternities, the same way the Masons, the same way organizations are. One thing about them, they are organized. They have guidelines and they have a code. We've been talking about this, we got to stay on code, white supremacy. Listen, you're talking that shit, but you have not mapped out a code that the brothers should uphold and live by. That when you don't have a code, it creates a lot of chaos. We could have prevented a lot of problems. There's a lot of things that goes on amongst successful men, and the code, if the code was there, these niggas would be greater. Bitches drive a big wedge in between niggas. Bitches make niggas get off code because they don't know of a code. That's just one of the main reasons why I had to design the 30 code. This is just a summary. Again, you guys are going to get piece by piece broken down to the molecule on Patreon, but just hear me. This has to be done because we're conducting ourselves like the bitch. We're not carrying ourselves like the men we should be. We are being just as weak as that bitch. That bitch supposed to be arguing and being messy with they sisters and shit online and doing all that stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what them hoes do. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes supposed to be calling niggas jobs and, you know what I'm saying, and you know, trying to do exposés and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what them hoes supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And what's happening is niggas are acting like the bitch. And that's why them bitches don't respect our shit. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the Jews, the Muslims, the Mexican, anything other than the black man, they are pretty fucking organized. We are not organized. We are disorganized with how we communicate with each other, how we even handle our disputes, it's all out in the open. It's all messy, like a bitch. Like a bitch. Like, you really have to check. You really got to look at this shit like, damn, niggas is gossiping. 8 hours of gossip like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, my man, he said this and he told me like a bitch. Oh, the bitch called me and she said, nigga, you been hating on me. Where you hear it from? Man, the bitch told me. Like a bitch. Where's the code? Yo, niggas, we not moving like brothers. We not moving like men. We don't have no code. And when you don't have no code, you got chaos. Even in the mafia, they have codes. That's why they know how to settle problems. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no problems. And I had to think about all of the great organizations and their codes. I had to take pieces of it and tailor make the codes for you black men. Let's get into the 30 code. All right? How y'all feeling out there, man? How y'all feeling out there? All right. Number 1. Control your emotions at all times. We are all guilty of this. You know what I'm saying? And this is not the behavior that's becoming of a man. Bitches can't control their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Bitches can't control their emotions. When you're having a discussion and the facts are laid out and you're talking with your brother, why are you throwing out insults? Deal with the motherfucking topic at hand like a man. You know what I'm saying? You're getting emotional. You're getting riled up. You want to take it to violence. You're not being a man. You're being your mom right now. Relax. Control your emotions. We are logical creatures. We are men. God made us men, not the bitch. She can't control her emotions. She get emotional. She yells, then cries. You men have got to control your emotions at all times. When everyone else is panicking or acting a fool, not you, because you are a man, a brother, and you on code, nigga. Number 2. Cock blocking and pocket watching is forbidden. There's so many cock blocking ass niggas throwing shade on other men to try to deter bitches from fucking with another man because for their own benefit, also known as dirty macking. This is rooted in jealousy as the pocket watcher. When you're pocket watching other people's pockets, your pockets can't grow. You know, you want another person's life that they worked hard for instead of working on your own life. That is an envy that's in you. And that is the spirit of the bitch. Bitches hate on other motherfuckers. Bitches watch other bitches' moves. Are you a man? Are you a brother? Or are you a bitch? And frankly, if you're pocket watching, you're a bitch. You know, it's one thing to observe, learn, ask questions. But to sit around and pocket watch as if you're in competition with your brother, you are merely a bitch. You are just like that hoe. You know what I'm saying? And God should have gave you a pussy and kick you in it once a month to let you know that you a weak bitch. Number 3, never lay hands on another brother. There's a better way to handle this. Now, defend yourself, but never be the aggressor and use violence to get your point across when it's unnecessary. Okay? It's a lot of brothers right now angry with each other on YouTube. And I've been guilty of this. I had to control myself. Again, the minister's not perfect. You know? But we have devised the code, and we're going to stick by the code. When motherfuckers is pissing you off and stuff like that, you don't have to. This is not a physical sport. This is a mental sport. You know what I'm saying? Just like the pimping game. The pimps don't fight each other. Neither should the brothers. The brothers should never be fighting each other. We got enough against us. We have the system against us. We have white supremacy against us. We got the courts against us. And we got the black woman against us. With all the rape charges and the Me Too, you want to fight your brother and complicate things more? When you fight your brother, you know that bitch is sitting there watching and either cheering or she is the one who instigated it in the first fucking place. There's no reason to lay hands on your brother. Listen, on your brother. Now, when a man presents himself to be anything other than a brother, then you do the Lord's work. But we're speaking about the brotherhood. Okay? You don't need to be seeing, it's just, we got to treat this like a fraternity. You don't see two Kappas wanting to fight each other, two alphas wanting to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Two Q dogs wanting to fight each other. Okay? There's better ways to handle this. There's better ways to handle whatever disputes you may have. Again, it goes back to controlling your emotions. And your emotions make you want to harm a man. Because at the end of the day, you are still a man. And if you strike a man in the wrong way, you could end his life and possibly your own. And put yourself in a situation where you are giving away time to the system, and you're not being a brother, and you're not out here producing for society. You know what I'm saying? You gave away your life because you couldn't control your emotions, and you chose to strike your brother. All right? A brother. Listen, not a nigga though. Knock a nigga out. But your brother, you don't strike your brother. All right, number 4. Never sleep with or befriend the wives or ex-wives of a brother. This right here will solve a lot of problems. A lot of problems. And this is causing a lot of problems because a lot of you guys are allowing these bitches to drive a wedge in between the brotherhood. You're allowing these bitches to fuck your friends. And your friends are being fucked. Okay? Your friends have got to uphold this code. No exes, no main chicks, no wives. You know, I'm loosely saying wives, but your main chicks. There's women that are off limits. And this has to be discussed. The problem is some of you niggas are too macho and you don't want to discuss this because you don't want to lose player points and shit like that. But let me tell you something. You'd rather lose player points than to lose a brother or to betray the brotherhood. Because at the end of the day, when the bitches on the outside looking in, we look like messy love and hip hop bitches, allowing a bitch to fuck and to fuck up everything that we got going. Drive a wedge in between what the fuck we didn't, what the fuck we supposed to have that's supposed to be like this because we brothers and we have a code. And you broke the code because you want to fuck my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm fucking your old lady. You know what I'm saying? And that, see, when you do that, you create problems. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of mishaps happen. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Rockefeller, motherfuckers like, man, you know, Dame and Jay wasn't getting along. No. Aaliyah drove a wedge in between them niggas. Aaliyah was fucking with Jay, fucking with Dame. They didn't have a code. Dame really loved her. Jay was really fucking on her. They didn't have a code. They had a code. They were supposed to sit down, dog, I really like this chick, don't fuck her. Say no more, brother. Say no more, brother. I gotta respect that. Another one, the befriending of niggas' wives and exes. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. Your brother's wife should know of you, but she shouldn't know you. You know, if need to get an emergency and she need to find you or, you know what I'm saying, for some help or he's in danger or something like that, yes. But the befriending and still being social media friends on Facebook with your brother's exes and all that, that has to be cut off completely. You know, your allegiance is to the brotherhood, not to the appeasement of the bitch or trying to remain decent to a bitch. If he cuts the bitch off, you cut the bitch off. There's no reason to be friends with your brother's exes or your brother's current. You know, that it's inappropriate and it causes confusion and it also causes speculation. And you don't want to be when you have uncomfortable situations that lead to speculation. There's always, you know, saying some mishaps. Avoid all of that. Do not be friends with your brother's exes. All right. Number 5. I hope y'all still rolling with me, man. We got 268 people in here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in the super chat. I missed a couple people, but appreciate y'all on the super chat. We at number 5. Believe not the words of a bitch unless a reputable brother or brothers witness and will vouch for the information given. Okay? So this is you have to second guess any information that you get from a bitch. And because generally it's pertaining towards a brother or when it's pertaining towards a brother or whatever that can be misconstrued. You need to get that information verified by another brother that's vouching for that information as well. She needs witnesses. She needs testimony from other brothers, reputable brothers, that you can take that information and say, damn, okay, this is some information I can use. Other than that, it's inadmissible. It's inadmissible. And you have to keep it like that because bitches' information amongst brothers causes confusion. So it's only rare cases that we can even take a bitch's information pertaining to a situation involving the brotherhood. So you have got to have 1 to 2 witnesses to vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? Vouch for that information, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely believe not the words of the bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? Number 6, as a brother, man, never allow a bitch to control you in any way or preside over you. You know, this goes back to manhood. If you have a bitch that's presiding over you, you know what I'm saying, and you are amongst the brothers, you checking in with the bitch and shit like that, your allegiance is not even to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even be trusted, because if your bitch is unhappy, you can make an irrational decision that could jeopardize the brotherhood or compromise the integrity of what we should be having, which is this code. You know what I'm saying? You're less than a man if you're under the guidance of a bitch anyway. And if you're under the guidance of a bitch, you're not a man or a brother to brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because you are under a bitch. So this information is too heavy for you. You know what I'm saying? Your allegiance is to appease the bitch. You have no control over your situation. It's kind of looked at kind of like this. It's kind of looked at like how the mafia or any type of organization, they say we don't deal with drugs, because when you deal with drugs, you can't trust nobody in the drug game. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way you can't trust a nigga who has a bitch that he's under. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the integrity that a man has to actually uphold the code. You know what I'm saying? So you have got to separate yourself from men of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But as a brother, you can never have a bitch above you in any way. You know what I mean? Number 7, always help your brothers and repay your brothers in a timely fashion. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, and if they a brother, and I say this because, you know, other races, the Jews and everybody else, they have a helping system, but they don't misuse each other. You know what I'm saying? But as brothers, black men, we got to help each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able, see, this is the thing. You know, you should be able to get a loan from your brother and apply that same pressure that you put on yourself to pay the banks back. You need to apply that same pressure to yourself to pay your brother back in a timely fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's not to misuse your brother. See, a lot of people fall out over money and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you as a brother, you got to be willing to build with your brother and build your brothers up and have the confidence that you're going to get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? And as a brother, you need to beat yourself over the head till you get that shit back to your brother, because burning bridges with your brother, you know what I'm saying, is the worst thing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Breaking this code, you know, is really a disservice to yourself as a man. It really speaks volumes about your character. And when see, as a man, all you got is your character, your name, your reputation, your morals, your principles. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't repay a man, and like you said you was gonna do, when you say you was gonna do it, man, you know what I'm saying? You lack, you don't get the respect that you deserve. You don't deserve respect in no way. So just make sure that you're willing as a brother, if you on the up and up, to help your other brothers, and make sure that if you receive help, you get that shit back. You dig? All right. Number 8, man. Never speak words about a brother that you are not willing to say in that brother's face. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you look at situations like with John Gotti and Sammy Gravato, a lot of people believe that Sammy would have took his time like a man and laid down. But what made him really flip and break the code and break the oath that they had was the fact that John was talking bad about Sammy behind his back, and they played them tapes back for him. And when he played them tapes, the shit that he was saying was so piercing, you know what I'm saying? It was so treacherous. It appeared that he had that John Gotti had no love for him whatsoever to begin with, and he was just using him. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna say something about a brother, you know, and they may not be there, you gotta be willing to say it in their face. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak behind a brother's back, and then when you see them, you know, you tucking your tail. You got to stand firm. All right? Number 9, never betray the trust and the confidence of a brother. All right? Now, this is a big one. You know, I see this going on a lot amongst black men, and it makes us look like the bitch. The bitch is a messy motherfucker, you know, and, you know, betrayal. You only could be betrayed by people you once loved. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stick with a code. If you was riding with a motherfucker and y'all fall out, it's not for you to air out all of the personal information that you know now that y'all enemies. You know what I'm saying? You need to die with those same secrets the way as if they were still your friend to this day. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to conduct yourself like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? See, I never respected motherfuckers like Cameron for dissing Mace. You know what I'm saying? Because Mace put him on. You see what I'm saying? There was no reason, even with Mace saying what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, then you wanna bring up childhood stuff. So you saying that was always on your mind? And if it was always on your mind, then you was playing phony for the whole time that we knew each other and was getting money, because you always had this on your mind. See, I look at it different like that, man. You know, if you might fall out with motherfuckers and you might know things and you might have seen things from years ago, you know what I'm saying? But it's never to spill the beans and shit like that, you know. And a lot of times too, man, like as brothers, you know, we gotta be our own helping system. Brother, if a brother tell you something personal or whatever like that, man, and he tells you in confidence, you know what I'm saying? It's not for you to conduct yourself like the bitch and start revealing personal conversations that you may have had with this man, you know what I'm saying? Because now y'all having a disagreement. See, when you do that, you don't leave room for reconciliation, and then you still doing the worst thing that a man could possibly do is act like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And again, you've been blessed to be born a man. God kicks the bitch in her pussy every month, and you want to act like her, you're crazy. You're crazy. So, you know, just if you know secrets about your brother, man, take them to the grave, man. It's not for you to fall out with your brother, man, and then you want to start, you know, you want to start telling about how he had a side bitch, and you want to talk about his side bitch, tell his main bitch about his side bitch and put him on black. That's not becoming of a brother. That's the bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's God kicking you in your pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you acting like the bitch, you know what I'm saying? And you embarrassing the brotherhood, you know? And I'm seeing a lot of that. You see a lot of these guys, they argue, they was down with each other, now they arguing with each other, and then we start hearing about all this personal shit that they were told in confidence. If you were told in confidence and you're revealing that, you are the bitch. You are the bitch. And God is going to punish you for being the bitch. Number 10, respect your brother's family and loved ones like your own. Okay? Respect your brother's family and loved ones like your own. You know, a lot of times, man, you got a lot of guys out here, you know, saying little slick things. If your homie got a thick mom or something, you try to push up on his moms. You're trying to push up on his family members. I don't recommend that in any way, because at the end of the day, you know, it's just not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You're not showing the discipline, you know, and you know, you look at situations like B2K and Omarion. I mean, those brothers had opportunity to make billions, man. You know what I mean? And they broke up a good thing, and you know, you got motherfuckers supposed to be friends fucking on Omarion's mom and shit like that, and doing all of these dishonorable things that you can't respect. You know, you gotta treat your brother's family like your family. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't want to do nothing to your family like that. So you have to have that, you know, respect when his family come around the same way. You know that you don't curse around your brother's family and nothing like that. You respect the elders. You know what I'm saying? You maintain, remain in order. You don't curse. You know, you open doors. You help out. You know what I'm saying? You be a brother. You know what I'm saying? You be a respectable man. He respects your family as well. You know what I'm saying? In the event, they should be able to lean on you as a brother or as like a son the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have respect for a man's family, man. You know what I'm saying? His kids. You see his kids out here. Look out for his kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you keeping everything in order. It's just you see his sister out there and she being a little ratchet or thought like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You treat that situation how you would treat your sister, man. You pull her to the side, hey, what you doing, man? You know I'm gonna tell your brother, man, hey, you need to go home. You need to go home. This ain't the place you need to be. You got to be like extended family member to your brother. I think that's very, very important, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of brothers out here like, yeah, this nigga tried to holler at my sister and this, and this, and then y'all fall out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need to be dating your brother's family members and shit like that, man. You're going too far, man. You know what I'm saying? Just respect the man's family, man, and just keep it respectful. All right. Let's see, man. Number 13. Hold on. Where we at? Hold on. We was at number 10. Now we on number 11. Level 11. Always defend your brother in public, but check him in private. All right? This is the code. You defend your brother in public, but you check him in private. You know, it's a lot of you motherfuckers want to cuss a nigga out. That's supposed to be your man, cussing him out in front of everybody in the club and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? You hold him down right now. When y'all get to where y'all need to be and you can have a conversation, you check the motherfucker in public. You don't embarrass your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Your brother's in error. All right, you know, but you got to ride with him as your brother, but check your brother in private. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you niggas, you know, you want to check niggas in public or amongst motherfuckers and you embarrass a nigga, then you create this animosity, which is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, we all wear our names. We all got pride. We all masculine. So if you embarrass us, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker gonna take that shit to heart, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you handling that type of situation with care. You know what I'm saying? Check your brothers in private. All right? Hold on. Check your brothers in private, man. Let's see where we at. Let me get back to it. Let's get back to the work, man. Shout out to G-Dub, man. Appreciate the donation, bro. I really do. We are at number 12. All right. Respect the brotherhood and never place a bitch above it. It's really bros over hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's been so many times that a nigga compromise everything and betray all his friends to gain the attention of a bitch. You know, denounce you, denounce all his people to appease a bitch because the bitch says so. And then what ends up happening is they fall out with the bitch and then they come crawling back to the brotherhood. You are less than a man because you folded and you didn't stay on code. No bitch goes above this brotherhood because when that shit goes wrong with that bitch, you gonna have to fall back and be amongst the brothers. And we gonna hold it down and we gonna help you with your situation. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you a new bitch and you know what I'm saying? We gonna help you. We gonna coach you through this motherfucker. But if you are shitting on the brotherhood because this bitch is treating you good for the moment, you know, you're gonna burn a lot of bridges. Never place the bitch above the brotherhood. Number 13, settle all disputes directly and respectfully. Okay? See, a lot of times we have our disputes and you want to indirectly address it. We're men. We can handle the truth. You see what I'm saying? We can handle harsh discussions. You know, we're not the bitch. We not no hoes. You know what I'm saying? We handle the disputes directly, but respectfully. Because we don't want it to get out of hand and emotions flare and we become the bitch and God kicks us in the pussy. No. We handle it directly, head on, but we keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? And we dap up afterwards. And it's all in private amongst the brotherhood. It's a beautiful thing. The Code 30 is a beautiful thing. Number 14, be accountable and responsible for your actions or lack of action. Okay? Now that you have to, what we have as men, we have the ability to be logical and we have the ability to say, my bad. We accept harsh truths, you know what I'm saying, and harsh criticisms. We're able to do that. The bitch ain't able to do that. That's why God's kicking her in the pussy every month. God is, because she can't handle the truth. So God got to kick her in the pussy every month. But not you. You're not getting kicked in the dick every month. God loves you. You're a man. You got to be responsible for the shit that you do. Don't make no excuses. If you're overweight, you earned every roll, every bit of fat. If your pockets is hurting, you made every decision to get you in that situation you're in right now. If the bitch took advantage of you, you made all those decisions. You have got to accept it and make an about face, and that's what being a brother and staying on code is. You don't make no excuses. You don't point no fingers. You don't blame nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for your actions. You own that. Ownership. You also are responsible for your lack of action. Not taking action is just as bad as taking the wrong action. Okay? And that's what men have the ability to recognize what we should do. There's situations where you guys don't take action. Oh, you don't pay a bill on time. Oh, you ignore the signs. You know? Oh, your body's been showing you you're getting out of shape and you have done nothing about it. Lack of action is just as bad as having bad actions. But you're an accountable brother. And you own it and you know what to do. You're not going to make no excuses. That's what the bitch do. God kicking her in the pussy. She got to make excuses. I don't understand this. You are a man. You're accountable. You're accountable for what you do, and you're accountable for what you're not doing. Make it fucking happen. All right? Number 15. Carry yourself like a gentleman with class and conduct yourself like royalty. I've been telling you guys that God... I hate to involve religion because some of you guys may not believe in God, but I believe in God. And God has blessed all of us to be men. Do you understand how beautiful it is to be a motherfucking man? It's a great feeling. I would hate to be a bitch. Again, God is kicking him in the pussy. You know? Right about now, bitches are fat, you know, they're falling apart. You know, they got to push a baby out of their pussy. You know, they can't think. It's just, you know, come on, man. Come on, man. Got to carry yourself like a gentleman, man. Got to carry yourself like a gentleman, man. Just because the bitch is acting a motherfucking fool, don't act a fool with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a representation of what the brotherhood represents. You know what I'm saying? So young motherfuckers be like, hey, man, I want some of what he got. What is it that he got? You see what I'm saying? This shit got to rub off. You got to be a shining example. You know what I'm saying? You got to exemplify, man, greatness everywhere you go, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a representation of greatness. You know, you're a man. It could, like I said, it could be worse, man. You could be born a black bitch on the road to single motherhood. Like that would suck. That would suck. Let's see where are we at. Number 16, never allow substances to allow you to misrepresent the brotherhood in public. You know, I have done so a few times, you know, got off my rocker drinking and made the wrong choices and been a bad representation of of how great I actually am. You know? But again, us as men, we possess the ability to self-check, reflect, and make better decisions going forward. The bitch can't do this. The bitch can't do this. It's not in the bitch. It's not in her powers. You know what I'm saying? But we have got to make sure that, whatever substance, whether it be liquor or marijuana or whatever, whatever your vices are, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it overwhelm you to the point where you're a bad representation of the game and a bad representation of the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, especially in public, you know what I'm saying? Always be in control of yourself at all times so you can make the best decisions possible. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put yourself in a situation where you're allowing a substance to alter your decision making, there's a great chance that the decision that's going to be made is not going to be a great one. And you a man, you make great decisions. That's what God gave you. He said, look, I want to make you a man so you can get out here and make great decisions. But don't put something in your body and calculate it the wrong way to where you're making a bad decision and being a bad representation of the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you're on point and your head is on a swivel at all times. Okay? But I get it, brother. I mean, hey, man, we party. We all been there. But you have got to control that shit, man. Got to control that shit. All right? Let's see. Where we at? Number 17. Always share knowledge and seek knowledge from each other as brothers. This is important, man. A lot of you brothers are smart and y'all not reaching out. Y'all not reaching out, man. You holding on to that information. You holding on to that plug. You holding on to shit and you don't want to put nobody on. Just so you can outshine your brother and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to share resources and shit like that. But then you meet another motherfucker, or you want to share it with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then, the bitch violates because you share the information and get a plug with the bitch thinking that the bitch is down. The bitch still got the nature of a bitch. We just talked about that today. The selfishness of the bitch's nature. So you sharing all this great information with the bitch and then she stabs you in the back when you could have been building with your brothers. But you ain't want to do that. You tried to build with the bitch and got stabbed in the back. Share the information with your brothers, man. Educate your brothers. Put your brothers on, man. You see something that your brother could use to get them to the next level. Give them the information. Give them the knowledge, man. Give them the knowledge, man. And if you got the knowledge, give it back. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to continue to spread this type of information amongst brothers, because if we don't, then what we gonna be relying on? The bitch to give us some game? No, it don't work like that. The bitch don't have no game. God kicks her in the pussy every month because she don't got no game. Come on, man. All right, number 18. Always strive to stay groomed, healthy, fit, and focused, showing a military discipline. All right? You representation of the brotherhood. There's no reason why you do not take the time to groom yourself. You should not be out here as a brother looking dirty. You should not be out here as a brother not smelling proper. You should not be out here as a brother not on your hygiene game. You should not be out here as a brother letting your body go, letting your health go on the verge of dying and shit like that. I mean, God forbid, understand things happen or shit like that, but I'm saying things that you could control, you know what I'm saying? To where you letting yourself go and you eating the wrong things and you smoking the wrong shit and fucking yourself up on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, you're a representation of a brotherhood. I can't call on you if you about to die. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself and be here. be here because you got a job to do every fucking day. And that's exemplify fucking greatness and make other motherfuckers greater and hold shit down, because the bitch cannot do this. God is kicking that bitch in the pussy right now. You know? But stay sharp, because you're going to stick out. You're going to stick out amongst these niggas. Motherfuckers be like, oh, that's a nigga, that's a nigga. Oh, that's a brother. That's a brother. He on code. I could tell he on code. You know what I'm saying? He looks the part. You know what I'm saying? That brother cares about himself first and foremost. And he does care about the image of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he can't step out looking like shit. He got to look like a motherfucking God in the flesh. So always got to stay groomed, man. Always got to stay groomed. You know what I'm saying? Number 19. Now, this is a serious one. Apologize the same way the mistake was made. See, us as brothers, we have humility. You know what I'm saying? We have to maintain the ability to be able to apologize to our brothers. You know what I'm saying? We have got to stay on code. In the event that something happens, you know what I'm saying, or if you embarrass your brother publicly, you apologize publicly. You know what I'm saying? You embarrass them or you offend them in secret, and you apologize in secret. You know what I'm saying? You apologize the same way you dish it out, the same energy that the energy that the mistake was made. It's the same energy that the apology needs to be made. You know what I'm saying? The same ferocity. You know what I'm saying? You cause serious damage, there needs to be a serious apology behind that. Okay? And that's one thing that we as brothers understand. The bitch does not apologize. The bitch doesn't. When has a bitch told you sorry? The bitch doesn't take accountability. You a brother. You were born a man. You take accountability. She don't take accountability. And that's why God is kicking her in the pussy. Exactly. All right. Number 20. We going along here. We getting along here. Number 20. Use the brothers as a resource. Use the brothers as a resource and be a resource to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? If you got resources, you got the plug, or you got a company that can handle this, and that, and you know what I'm saying, you can do things, be a resource to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Be a resource to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? And always look to your brothers as a resource. You want to get somebody to cut the grass at one of your properties or whatever like that. See if you can find your brothers first. You know what I'm saying? Because your brothers need that business. You know? You got to have your network of everybody you're doing business with, some of the goddamn brothers. But if you outsourcing, I'm going to fuck with the white motherfuckers, I'm going to fuck with them, oh man, I got my... No, you're cheating the brotherhood. We have got to have a network of resources. You know what I'm saying? Where you can call a brother for all walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, my other brother, he handled this. Let me hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Got to be able to do that. You know? Okay. Now, number 21 kind of goes along with that, but listen. Be fair, but show favor to your brother. Okay? So, in situations like this where you're doing business with your brother, do fair business with your brother. But you also got to give favor to your brother, some type of discount to where you're not killing yourself and you're not hurting him. You want your brother to get ahead, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to lose as well, but you're not going to do him like he's an outsider. You want to be fair, but still show favor to your brother. You know, and in all business, any type of business deals, you know what I'm saying, or whatever y'all bartering or trading off things for this, be fair. Be fair. Let's be fair about it. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to still show favor because it's the bro. It's the bro. Let's see. Oh, this one I like. Number 22. When you have to alert a brother about the wrongdoings of his woman, make sure to tell another brother first. You know, and have one or two other brothers present when you have to reveal this truth to him. Let me tell you why. Say if it's a situation where you have to tell your brother, okay, that his bitch is coming at you. You acting emotionally will want to say something right then and there. But you got to think. Because you don't want to put yourself in a predicament where it's your word versus her word, and he's in the middle and he has to make a decision. Because if he sides with that bitch, that bitch is going to automatically try to throw you under the bus and make it seem as though you try to come on to her or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you're lying, or you're hating. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you have got to always think ahead that your brother could possibly be soft on that bitch, because he is fucking that bitch. He is laying in the bed with that bitch every night. You ain't laying in the bed with your brother. That's some weird shit. He laying in the bed with that bitch. That bitch, she's gonna get hurt. So what you want to do is speak to the brothers first about the information that you know. And then y'all confront the brother with it together. That way, everybody's on one accord and it's not you versus her. It's us versus the bitch. The brothers already agreed. I brought it to them because if I brought it to you, we got to bring it to you together because we don't know how you going to act. You know what I'm saying? You around here eating pussy and shit like that, and we told you God kick her in the pussy every month, but you still over here eating pussy, so we didn't know we could trust you just yet, man. We had to go have a powwow, and we brought it to you. We just want to it's not about, we know that situation is going to get ugly. We just want to contain the situation as best as possible, you know what I'm saying? Because the bitch is going to get replaced and she's going to be out of here, you know? Brotherhood still got to be intact. All right. Never be afraid. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where we at? Number 23. Never be afraid to ask and never steal from your brother. Stealing is the most treacherous thing. It's on the verge of lies, and it's a very, very untrustworthy act. It's an unforgivable sin, and you know, amongst family, especially friends. You have got to make sure that you never do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And if that ever happens to you, cut those people off. You know, cut those people off. If you are in a jam, it is better to ask your brother for whatever help that you need than to take from your brother. You don't take shit. That's not becoming of a man. That's what the bitch does. And God is going to kick her in the pussy because of that. You know what I'm saying? You're a man. You and this is your brother. And if he's following the code, he's not gonna tell nobody your pockets hurt. He's not gonna tell nobody your situation. He gonna be a brother to you. And y'all gonna work this shit out. And ain't nobody gonna know about it but you and him. Cause y'all brothers and y'all sticking to the code 30. You see what I'm saying? So you never steal from your brother and you never be afraid to ask your brother for help. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, when people get shit stolen from them, they be like, man, all you had to do was just ask me. But you took it from me. Now I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Now this is another one. Number 24. Warn your brother of any danger or issues to come. A lot of times, man, you got people, man, who envy motherfuckers and they want to see them do wrong, or they want to see bad things happen to them and shit like that, man. That's not becoming of a brother. If you know somebody about to backdoor them, you know somebody trying to set them up, you hear somebody talking crazy about it, you have to alert your brother, man. Alert your brother, let them know, man. Alert these brothers. These motherfuckers talking crazy. You got to watch these niggas. You know what I'm saying? They trying to set up bro, man. They acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just keep an eye on them, man. They being real phony. They smiling in bro's face, but I heard what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? You got to let your brothers know about danger that's to come. Whether it's a bad investment, whether it's a situation where, you know, he fucking with a bitch and he don't know, you know what I'm saying, what the bitch was about. She lied, you know what I'm saying? Well, you found out, you know, the streets talking. You done found out the bitch, you know what I'm saying, used to fuck with a bunch of dope boys and all this. And, you know what I'm saying, the bitch is into a lot of other shit. The bitch strip at Arnie's on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, alert your brother all the dangers that are there and are to possibly come in any situation. You know what I'm saying? Even when he's telling you about his future endeavors and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you've been through something, you know what I'm saying, don't let your brother go through it because, you know, you had to go through it and you feel that, well, you know, sometimes niggas got to learn the hard way. No, niggas don't have to learn the hard way. You are a brother. You went through it. Tell these niggas so they don't fucking have to go through this shit. All right? Let's see. Number 25. Mistakes can be forgiven, but never betray or distrust your brother. And respectfully part ways. This goes back to what we were saying earlier about, you know, keeping secrets to the grave, but you also have to learn how to respectfully part ways. You know, being messy is the nature of the bitch. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people outgrow themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or outgrow each other. You know what I'm saying? Your life is a journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not going to be able to ride with you on every ride that you're going to. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that you got to carry yourself like a brother and uphold some class and respectfully part ways, because you never know where life going to take you. You might run back into each other, you know what I'm saying? And you know, saying the brotherhood still got to be intact. But if you burn those bridges, if you disrespect the situation, and motherfuckers going to remember that final impression, you know what I'm saying, there may never be room for reconciliation. All right. Number 26. Always be productive and be producing daily. It's a lot of you niggas, man. Every day I see these niggas, man, you know, 8 hours talking about nothing, or, you know, not utilizing the 24 hours that we have to get something fucking done. You know what I'm saying? As a brother, man, we get the fuck up, man, and we get shit done, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got goals. We write our goals down. We are chasing goals, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We being productive. You know what I'm saying? Our life is not governed by ejaculation. You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting around here wasting time, you know what I'm saying, with holes in our socks, sitting around playing video games and shit. Like, we don't have time to play. You have to get up, be a man, be productive, and produce something. You know what I'm saying? Produce greatness every fucking day. It's no days off. If you want days off, may God kick you in the pussy, man. For real. Let's see. Number 27. Never compromise your integrity and pride principles, or manhood ever. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to like the wearing of the dress, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody take your manhood, man. You don't do no gay shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't support no gay shit. You know, you don't wear dresses. You don't do no shit. You don't do anything that's that of the bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? You stand firm on your principles. See, a lot of times, man, when you're not waking up every day and producing something, and you're not waking up being productive, you're not going to keep your integrity because you don't stand for nothing, and you're not earning nothing, and you're not creating nothing, and you probably don't have nothing. So the moment somebody give you something, you know what I'm saying, you're willing to do anything for it. You're not going out here and grabbing it. You know what I mean? You waiting for somebody to give you something, but in the midst of them giving it to you, you know, you got to put this dress on, man. You know, you gotta compromise your manhood and shit like that. Nah, man, that's not becoming of a motherfucking man. We as men do not compromise this shit, the brotherhood, our manhood, our integrity. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't get it back. It's like credit. Once you fuck up, you ruin it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you got to stand firm on everything you believe in. You know, I see a lot of niggas compromising everything that they believe in to be amongst a bitch and shit like that. That's not what a brother does, man. That's not what a brother does. And you as a brother, you can't trust another man that is willing to do that shit. He's willing to change everything that he's believed in because of the words of a bitch, or because some nigga gonna pay him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? But if you was getting up producing and you was up getting up working towards something, you know what I'm saying, you would have the integrity, man. It would be paying off, man. You know, because you putting the work in. So you'll easily bend and compromise when you don't got shit. Get up and get something. That's what a brother is about. You know, stay on motherfucking code, nigga. Okay. Number 28, man. Brothers don't engage in nonsense. Okay. Stupid questions equals stupid answers, which leads to stupid ass conversations. Okay. I mean, it's self-explanatory, man. We are greater than these stupid ass motherfuckers talking, man. Be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to realize that too. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, when you are on code, some of these motherfuckers' conversations be so stupid, you know what I'm saying? It don't even deserve an answer. And if you give an answer, it should be an answer to where there's not another response given. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit, man, you know, that you hear and just be so stupid. Don't even get yourself involved in it. You know, because if you, like I say, man, if you answer a stupid question, you know, you're going to have a stupid conversation. You know, stupid questions get stupid answers, man, that lead to stupid ass conversations. You know, we are greater than that. Our mind is sharper than that. Why are we talking to stupid motherfuckers, man? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be having these debates with these hoes. Man, listen, man. I do it because it's entertainment. But you, if you're not an entertainer, there's no reason why you motherfuckers should be talking to these bitches about important shit. They can't handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't handle this shit. You know, you guys, you stupid ass shit, man. Don't even answer it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, man. If you don't speak, there's no conversation. People want to talk to you. I had to learn that. All these motherfuckers making videos, they want to talk to me. They want my attention. They thinking about me. I'm great. Everything that they say ain't worth a damn. They trying to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, there's no conversation if I don't respond to you. You know? Stupid ass questions, stupid ass conversations, man. We don't even engage in stupid shit, man. It's all nonsense. Number 29, man. Males who behave contrary to a man should be excommunicated from the brotherhood. And they don't count. They don't count in no way, form, or fashion. Their words don't count. Their thoughts don't count. Their opinions don't count. Their antics, it doesn't count. It's like they're like a bitch. They're a bitch. God gonna kick them in the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to get worked up. There's no reason to debate. There's no reason to. When you see the bitch in a man, leave him be. He gonna make a erratic, emotional move. You don't want to be around all that. You know what I'm saying? He's not one of us. He's not on code. He broke the code. He's excommunicated. Leave him over there. He might as well put a dress on and let God kick him in the pussy. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for us to even engage with such filth. You know, these niggas are low level, man. They the bitch. They are the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pure estrogen. You know what I'm saying? Vaginal discharge. These are these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand how great you have got to carry yourself because you're a brother. And you're on code. You're on code. You know? The thoughts of a bitch ass nigga, the thoughts of a weak ass nigga willing to break this type of brotherhood, this type of code, this type of bond, we can't even deal with him. He's a nuisance. He's a disturbance. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this to get the accolades and the praise of a bitch instead of the respect amongst men. You see what I'm saying? You know, if you don't get respect amongst men, you don't count. It's just as simple as that. You don't count. If you're not getting this respect amongst men, you don't count. Lastly, man, number 30, man. Number 30. Brothers, do what they say they are going to do by any means. We make our word bond. We're not one of these motherfuckers out here just gonna be talking and lip professing. We try and strive to get this shit done. Do what the fuck we say we gonna do. Be a man. That's part of your character. That's your reputation. You know what I'm saying? We all not perfect, but you don't want to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda ass nigga. I'm a finna. I'm thinking about. I'm about to ass nigga. Okay? You a brother. You a man. You know what I'm saying? You do what the fuck you said you was gonna do. You said you was gonna get up every morning and run your mouth. You said you was gonna get the motherfucker, you gonna lose that weight. You know what I'm saying? You said you gonna save up that money. You know what I'm saying? You said you're gonna do it. If you're not gonna do it, don't say it. Don't say it. As simple as that. And if you think about it, if you said, man, I know I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe you can do it, don't say it. Wait. Wait till you feel you can do it. Don't just blurt that shit out. Don't put it out there yet. You thinking about it? The moment that you say it, you got a contract with yourself. And those who heard it, you got a contract amongst them. Now you got to produce because you put your reputation on the line. You got to do it, nigga. You shouldn't have said it. Stay on code. This is the code 30. All right? Now I'm here if y'all want to take calls, if y'all want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the number up. If y'all want to do calls, let me know. Get in the super chats, get in the chat. Let me get some ones in the chat. I'm gonna set the calls up if y'all want to call. If not, you know, God is gonna kick you in the pussy. Okay.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Hold on. We're gonna get it back popping. Hold on. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do that. Let me get some ones in the chat room if y'all want to take calls. I know a lot of the women, y'all went to sleep on this one, but this ain't for y'all. This is for the brothers. The brothers been asking for some real work, so I had to give it to them. Ain't nobody amongst the black YouTubers wrote the code out. All right? So I wrote it all out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put everything we're going to really get busy with this code 30. You know what I'm saying? This is like manhood lessons, brotherhood lessons, man. So we're going to really get busy with this code 30, man. A lot of things, man. I'm going to pull it up like, hold on, man. You just broke code number 25, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, got to stay on code. This type of fucking shit is gonna help you niggas, man. Fuck ass nigga. All right, we gonna get the calls in. Let me put the call in
now,
number.
Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Let's see. All right.
Your show is scheduled to start in 23 seconds.
All right, let's see. We got the phone number is 563-999.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, we're going to get the calls jumping off in a second. Let's see. Y'all call in, motherfucker. All right. Hold on. Let me get my motherfucking vitamin water. All right, so let's see, we back. We're gonna take some calls. But yeah, man, I had to do it, man, because I'm seeing all these guys arguing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on no type of code, man. And the bitches jumping in our conversations and arguing. Well, you heard what he said about you in the manosphere? And what the fuck? Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch going back and forth. And he said this about you. He just did a video. And what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? 214, man. Who we got?
Jap, what it do, man?
What's happening, bro?
It's Brody out of Texas, man.
What's good?
Yo, man, this is a good topic right here, man. It's funny you had this because I was just talking to one of my partners, drive truck. Another one is a black cowboy here, ranch hand down here. And we was having a similar conversation about, politics, life, and this whole shutdown and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chopping up game. I ain't gonna go delve in too deep about what we talked about because, like the code, that is confidential. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's important to have brothers around you that are like-minded because as a black man, a lot of times we get bottlenecked into social groups that you might be a little, because let's be real, most brothers in America are nuanced. And then you got some that are straight street niggas and some that are, they might be, they got a little streak to them. And then you got the educated brothers, you know what I'm saying? Or I call them the corporate brothers. I don't call them lame because you can't be lame and survive as a black man out here. That's an oxymoron, really. But anyway, it's important, man, that brothers have a nuanced group, a nuanced social group of like-minded black men and also pull from other black people. I mean, I know black folks down here, the Democrat, Republican, Independents, and all of them come from different walks of life. I got street niggas from Dallas to Houston, San Antonio, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I got corporate brothers as well as military brothers that I fucks with. And then just regular 9-to-5 brothers, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurial brothers. So it's important to have a well-rounded social group and to be able to communicate with brothers because you never know what info a brother might be able to bestow upon you. Because like one of my partners, he works in the oil field, and he blessed me with some game Friday about what's popping, and it could be a lucrative opportunity for me that could change my life. And he don't even have to do this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because back in the day, I'm a little bit younger than him, but back in the day, you know what I'm saying, I looked out on certain shit, and now that I really need some assistance, I didn't even ask the brother. He's like, this what I'm going to do for you. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, see
that's
staying on code. That's what the brotherhood's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You didn't burn no bridges.
Right.
He has the resources. He's matching the resources. He reaching out, giving you the connect, putting you on with the plug, so you can grow. That's what this shit's supposed to be.
Right, exactly. And the cold thing, Jap, is that the homie a little bit older than me. So you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even ask him, bro. I just told him what my situation was and this and that. I'm doing this, that. They like, oh, well, look, I'm going to do this for you, bro. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And, just cut me in on boom, boom, and I got you. I'm like, damn, I didn't even have to ask him. But somebody else out here who was like one of my day ones, whenever I bring up certain things, homie's like, oh, I don't owe you nothing, bro. I'm like, well, damn, fool. Like, I ain't say you did, but if I look out for you, I mean, if the roles was reversed, it would be like the big homie. I wouldn't even thought twice. I'm going to throw it back because you're supposed to reciprocate. It's called respect amongst men. And you know what I'm saying? I think, and like my father taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man looks out for you, you return that favor to keep the cycle going because that builds a rapport. And most thing you have in these streets is your rapport with people. And you don't want to have a bad rapport like, oh, this motherfucker just used people to be trying to swim with people because eventually it'll come back to you. And a lot of my partners in my 20s who was trying to get over and finesse niggas, now they looking around for support and niggas are like, you a slick one, motherfucker. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to bite that. You feel me? So this topic is important, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you should push out more content like this. Don't stop getting on these dog ass hoes, but
no, man. Like I said, man, we gonna cover all areas, man. I decided this year, man, I'm gonna really be more well rounded. We gonna hit the hoes. I'm in the health clubs. We gonna hit them with the real life shit. We gonna grow money. We gonna do all types of shit, man. It's gonna be self improvement, man. So, man, I appreciate you following me, bro.
And that's. Oh, yeah, man, that's what anybody talking about self-improvement, you see Boogie, a couple other cats on here, I check out because at the end of the day, if you got any dealing with women, you know that they're not going to tell. Hell, women in my family don't even want me to tell them the truth. When they get mad at me when I tell them the truth and try to help them, they want me to just agree with them. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I want you to get with a nigga who's going to be responsible for you. But they don't want to hear that. So it is what it is, man. But this has to be pushed out to the men. And, once we receive it and we get on code, then, and once we have a certain kind of system, then the women will see us doing certain things. And then hopefully we'll gain enough numbers and enough ideology around what it is we're doing that we can influence them to do the right thing, which is like pulling teeth, but hey, it's worth. We don't have nothing else to lose, right?
I feel you, man. Hey,
So
bro, I
fuck
appreciate your calling,
But
big dog.
keep doing your thing, player.
All right, thanks, bro.
Already, man. You be.
All right, let's see, man. Who we got from the 832? 832. All right. Let's see, man. 910.
Yo, Minister Jap.
What up, bro?
Yeah, let me tell you. What you said, let me tell you right now. I done seen brothers fall out with the commandments for tripping with the hoes. I'm a capper myself, and I seen some of my line brothers and stuff like that, bro. Step all over them boundaries. They'll try to bag the same chick and all that good stuff. Somebody exes, whole cats fall out over this. Oh, I mean, the thing is, we fall out over a chick, and next thing you know, like 5 or 6 years later, she dyking now. She don't even mess with niggas.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's
So, yeah, and everything you was talking about, all that simping and everything, bro, I went through it, younger years and everything, taking care of all of them. Hey, I don't do all that no more. We just say give them cheap liquor and hard dick. That's all they want.
Well, long as you put the rubber on. That's
Oh, brother, I don't have any kids. Look, man, the lifestyle I live.
Oh,
hey,
you
brother,
winning.
If you said, hey, I'm with it. I got my own business. I'm successful. You know what I'm saying? So on paper, I ain't taking care of nobody's kids. I don't have any kids of my own. My mom and my dad, because I came in a 2-parent home.
Yeah.
My mom said, look, end of the day, these hoes gonna make you work for them. And end of the day, you ain't trying to work for no bitch. You know what I'm saying? My dad said, hey, pussy don't pay the bill. So like I said, both parents gave me the game at a young age, and I'm living how I'm supposed to live. I ain't giving nobody no money.
Man, that's a blessing, man. Just make sure you stay on code, man. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance, go back, listen to this shit from the beginning. I'm telling you, man, this is some real shit.
I've listened to this since First Commandment, and I found you by accident one day. I was like, oh, this man, the truth right here.
Appreciate you, big dog.
It's like, all right, brother, take care.
Oh, man. 832, man, who we got?
Hey, what's up, Jap?
What up, man?
Shit, ain't too much, man. Greetings from Houston, Texas, man.
Oh, man, you know I fuck with Texas, man. Y'all stay up in the building. What's good?
All day long, man. Shit, sometimes I wish I could claim you as my nephew, man. Shit. Hey, man, look here. Y'all don't know what number it was, but you gave a real cold one. When you try to give these niggas the business, they looking for a get-rich-quick scheme for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but if you try to map it out, if you try to map it out and be like, hey, man, we got to do A, B, C, and 3. Oh, nigga, no. How do I get rich in 6 months? It's like, no, bro, it don't work like that. This is business, man. This is not, something you gonna buy a Rolls Royce on, in a year, man. Just calm down. And
I think that was the one where you
work,
you alert to brothers of the dangers and the pros and cons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they endeavoring in, whether it's business or if a nigga's trying to backdoor them or, you know what I'm saying, do them dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. But I'm not guaranteeing anything. When you put your money up, you still, just like in the dice game, it's not going to be guaranteed you win. But you do know the rules of this. And it's just the rules that I'm giving you. But these cats don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I'm 42 years old now. And the guys that I come up with out of Checkerhole, Texas, Houston, man, these cats are lost, man. It's a lose-lose situation out here, man. And it's getting worse because they got kids. And they, and the kids don't know anything. Why I say kids, they children and they grown. I mean, god damn, man. But that 30 that you just spat out, and I ain't gonna hold your show up, bro.
Yeah.
That 30 that you spat out, man, you need to write that down. You need to keep that.
It's wrote down, man.
Yeah, you got to keep that, man. And I don't know, man, you need to capitalize off that.
Yeah, I'm gonna really start.
Like
we're gonna really push it, man.
Man.
It's gonna really be a part of the curriculum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to start producing some videos for the Patreon involving that. That was just a summary, but that's pretty much what a lot of what we gotta and I'm willing like to collab with other like-minded brothers that want to take this 30 and really push it to the next level, because like again, we gotta stay on code. We gotta be able to identify men who are not on code and in line with what we trying to represent. You know what I'm saying? So we can write niggas off. We gotta understand when niggas is acting feminine, acting like the bitch, betraying the brothers. We ain't gotta be doing all that. We ain't gotta be doing
raised
all
by
that.
the single mom. Oh man, you be hitting that shit on point, dog. I be wanting to kick my TV sometimes. You be so good at this shit.
Dog. But the thing is,
is anybody listening to this dude? Man, this boy is on point, man.
They scared of it, man. I'm telling you, man. They don't want to see this shit get out to the masses, because it'll really fuck up a lot of these hoes' hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It'll really fuck their hustle up. So, you know, they gotta try to flag it down and shit like that. But, you know, we making moves and we making progress, man. You know what I'm saying? I got 200-something brothers in here. That's 200-something brothers in here getting enlightened and gonna change their life tomorrow.
Exactly. But I don't want to hold you short, bro. Go ahead and get them other calls in, man. And hey, one more thing, man. Your number one fan is my mom.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Tell your moms I said what up,
Minister
man.
Jap. Let's play Minister Jap. But go ahead, bro.
Tell your mom I said thanks, man. Love.
No doubt.
Man, that's what's up, man. Man, so shit, man. I know y'all gonna be watching this on the replay. I'm gonna leave this up for a little while. But yeah, I'm definitely working on more things that's gonna be involving this Code 30. So y'all watch this over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some discussions on Instagram. They kicked me off Facebook, but y'all can go to my group on Facebook and talk y'all shit. Men Against Transsexualized Energy, which is a group on Facebook. Probably like 800 motherfuckers in there. You know, follow us on Patreon. Appreciate the Cash Apps. You know what I'm saying? The PayPals, everything that y'all do to keep the lights on in this motherfucker. But I'm getting tired. The Red Bull is wearing off. And we got to get ready to get to work in the morning and put this work in. I'm thinking about running about 2 miles. So I'm going to bring y'all with me on that. You know, we going to put this work in, man. But blessings to all you niggas. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Code 30, man. It's real, man. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all email me. Let me know what y'all think, man. But we about to get out of here, man. Peace.